That's heavy.
Yeah, you got all these guys who are like, oh, God, they're ruining the sanctity of the Scouts by allowing girls in. And it's like, you guys have been for a long time. The sanctity's been gone.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Yeah. Welcome back to This Place Sucks, dude.
How you been? Hell of a week. Snowed in.
Week been better than the week. No, weekend was better than the week been, dude.
The
for
weekend
sure. The
was
weekend
great.
fucking ruled.
I had a good weekend. Before the snow came.
The snow came and fucked everything up, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I really feel like all of my inner turmoils come to the surface when the cold weather starts. Man.
I thought about it today. I stepped outside and the depression just seeped in my ass, and I was like, "Wow, we're in the thick of it now, dude. We're here."
Deep winter.
The night it snowed, I woke up at like 3 to piss.
Yeah, same.
And I looked out the window, and I couldn't see the street.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh fuck, here we go, man. Oh shit, here we go again."
I was glad that they iced all the roads beforehand, or de-iced.
Yeah, they
salted.
iced them, dude. They poured water all over them.
They use like a liquid.
Better.
They do like a saline solution now. They used to do the salt though.
Yeah, they have the giant. They put a giant bottle of Afrin on the back of the trucks, and they just saline the roads with it, dude.
That's got some other shit in it too. People get addicted to Afrin. You ever look at that?
Yeah, dude.
There was like an episode of My Strange Addiction, and a lot of those are fake.
Yeah,
but the Afrin addiction's a real thing. It says it on the bottle. Don't use longer than like a couple days.
I like the things we
use.
The little fucking.
The Vicks vapor inhalers.
Fucking choice.
I'm gonna get a little whiff off mine, dude.
Yeah, go ahead and whiff it up, dude. This episode is brought to you by Vicks vapor inhalers.
Yeah, dude. These things will get
unofficial
you right.
sponsor of TPS, dude.
I'd love to start getting like just mega core sponsor like Johnson & Johnson's Vicks vapor. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Somebody told me that I say a lot on the show, and I gotta stop getting high and just writing it out.
Mean a lot.
And I went back recently and didn't watch any of the episodes and realized they were right. I do that. So I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all got our quirks, and I try not to.
I try not to, but sometimes it's hard. It's hard after a long day at work to not just sit here on this couch high. Saying,
I never want to be the guy where they can point it out a bunch. I remember I was at an AA meeting in Camelsville, Kentucky, and a guy was giving his lead. And I know the guy. I think I'm still friends with him on Facebook, so I'm not going to call. But when you give your lead in AA, most meetings are like you sit around, talk, everybody takes a turn. You don't have to go up to a podium. You don't have to be called on, yada, yada. But when somebody gives their lead, that's what you see in the movies, where a person goes up to the podium and they tell their life story of drinking. I counted this dude saying, "Nah, I mean," like 100. I couldn't tell you the count right, but it was over 100. Like, he said it a shitload of times. After and there I was, man. There I was yet again. Nah, I mean, right? I had the decision: needle or feed my kid. Nah, I mean, and I had that demon in me. Nah, I mean, telling me to go for the needle. Nah, I mean, but I had that little bit of good left in me. Nah, I mean, going for go feed your kid. Nah, I mean, but there I am with the needle in my arm 2 hours later. Do you know what I mean?
That's fantastic.
But yeah, man, I was putting together a clip. One I haven't posted yet, but I say you know what I mean, white guy style. You know what I mean, like that, like 7 times in the 1 minute clip. So I've already I always post them on TikTok.
Anytime I do stand up, I say, and you can imagine a lot. I'm big on that.
Oh, yeah.
Big on saying.
That one of your turns of phrase?
That's one of mine, yeah, and I hate that.
Yeah. I don't know what other than you know what I mean, or everybody's got their, like, after they say something phrase. Like, somebody will go, right? You know what I mean? Am I wrong? They got their, like, they'll say their premise.
Everybody's got some type of,
you guys have this? You guys ever have this? They'll say their premise.
They've got like a word tick almost where you have to, you feel compelled to say it.
I call it the, like, are you guys following moment. When you set up your premise, you're like, so they give you those wet, warm towels on long flights.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean? You guys have that?
You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Kind of one of those things. But I want to never say the same thing.
Speaking of Kyle, you crushed the other night, buddy.
You crushed,
you
buddy.
Crushed,
you
dude.
crushed.
You crushed.
I'm
glazing you, dude.
Yeah, no. We had a great show at the.
We did.
Thanks to
Bombs Away
Comedy
Shout
in
out
Cincinnati.
to,
Connor Twill and Wayne Mimit running
Wayne,
that.
Yeah. Wayne rules. I gotta hit Wayne up. He's gonna give me some beer.
He's got the Little
dude.
Kings.
No, Black Label.
Black Label.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that the one you were talking about? Wanting from there?
Yeah. I'm gonna get that case. I want to have it at the PPS after party.
Oh hell yeah!
So I can throw up in your bathroom.
But they put on a great show. Period.
Yeah, Bombs Away fucking rules. That was a big deal.
Good to be on one.
Yeah.
We were honored to fucking be on a book show in Cincy. But and it was a chaotic. We were supposed to have Sean Gardini headlining, but he got sick. He got the norovirus, had to cancel. Most of the fans that came out were cool. There was like a handful that canceled in advance, said they wanted their money back. But yeah, like the room still looked pretty fucking sold out to me.
Absolutely.
You know
it was a
big
crowd, yeah.
2 shows. I mean, and a lot of the audience stayed for both shows, which was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, yeah.
So, yeah.
And we're going to do this the whole fucking episode now. We're just going to be...
yeah, I know.
Our
dude.
Subconscious is going to be like, don't say yeah.
And then
don't
I'll
agree.
Say,
don't agree with him. Don't say nah, man.
Yeah, it's totally, like, less recognizable, though, because it's such a... You're just agreeing.
It goes
you know
with the constant flow of things.
It does.
Life, the universe, the conversation.
It's the anchor
psychosphere.
to the are you with me?
Yeah.
Because when you're in a conversation with somebody.
Yeah. I'm in agreement. I gotta say, I'm gonna start saying yes.
Yeah. Well, I read a lot. I get self-conscious on like call out posts where people are like,
yes.
I hate this kind of person. And one thing I've noticed is, like, I've seen one go around a bunch that's like, you know, when somebody's talking, you don't gotta say, oh, yeah, oh, that's crazy. Oh, word. You don't have to do that the whole time. Just let them wait till they've stopped talking for at least 5 seconds before you say something. And I'm like, I do that.
When somebody's rambling,
like, yes,
I really do hit them with the, damn, that's crazy, when I don't want to be in a conversation.
There's that, which I do plenty. I'm like, oh, that's wild. Oh,
yes.
For real? Shit, couldn't imagine. I do that, but I also, if I'm actually paying attention, I'm always saying something. I hate, like, oh, no way.
I hate when I say, damn, that's crazy, and I mean it.
Yeah.
Because, like, something bad will happen and be like,
thing
damn,
now.
that's crazy. And then I'll think, oh, man, they probably think I'm being facetious.
They probably think that's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm not, because I'm like, damn, that's crazy. There's a car wreck in front of my house when I come over here earlier.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that's what I said. I said in the driveway, like, I had to stop at the house, and I changed and shit, and I talked to Mom for a minute. And
you live in a good spot to see stuff like that.
So, like, I got in the car, I was backing out, like, there was, like, a fucking telephone line down and shit, and there was, like, cops and ambulances and stuff, and I was literally at the end of the driveway, I looked over, I was like, damn, that's crazy, but I wasn't saying it, like...
Got a blast.
Then I peeled out and did a fucking burnout all the way down the street. But, yeah, I was like, damn, that's crazy, and it was. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it do be doing that.
It's wild how much memes have affected not only the culture but our own thought patterns. Like the inception of other people's ideas into our brains through memes has affected our own self-conscious.
It's the culture in general. It's everything. Like, and I try not to. It's so addicting to get into, like, the dumb shit, even the cringy shit, because I find the silliest of things entertaining. But, like, I heard the other day at work, clean up in aisles 6 and 7, and you already fucking know. You already know what I did, brother. So, yeah, it's
a little beyond me.
And it is. It's beyond me, but it's fucking hilarious.
Everybody likes to be plugged in.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to keep up with the current joke.
I just knew that it was going to be a hit because looking at, like, they're like, oh, he's not.
You work with a bunch of Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
But you know,
and they hate it too, though.
I think about that shit as much more Gen Alpha. Like my kid legitimately gets a kick out of saying 6'7" unironically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Me, it's outright. Yeah, I heard it and I was like, oh, I gotta do it.
All the skibbity, the Ohio,
the toilet,
the Riz,
the Riz,
all of that. She says like
the Rizzler. He's chill.
Yeah, I mean, that's a person, yeah.
Yeah, he seems
It's crazy.
chill.
He's going to be president in like 2040.
Oh, and I hope I live to see it because
fucking had
I'm
this-
going to vote for him.
I had one of those terrible dreams about the future again.
Oh,
dude.
here we go, dude.
And after the third Trump, and then Mecha Trump, and then Mecha Hitler when we're trying to
the
recover.
Rizzler shows up, dude. Fresh off his
Rizzler-
rematch with Hasbullah.
He actually, it takes 20 or 30 years after his presidency to realize, but he was actually like, what saves humanity?
Yeah,
It's kinda crazy.
President Riz was all right.
He's
dude.
got a lot of economic sensibilities.
He gave America 5 big booms.
Yeah.
And
that was bombing Moscow.
He bombed China.
And then 4 cities in Germany.
Yeah.
Sue me, dude. I don't trust them.
And I seen everybody's wrapped up on Spotify come out, and I just want to shout out and thank everybody that listens to the show that had us in their top.
We're at 44 people's top 10 podcast. God bless you. 38 people's top 5 podcast, and then 18 people's number 1 podcast.
Yeah.
And I saw it was we know for sure Eli, shout out.
Eli Unk,
Naja, and Charlie Hall. He posted his on his story. I just saw it earlier. So shout out those guys for always listening. We know they'll be listening to this one. Mm-hmm. You guys rule. Shout out everybody else who actually, was on there. I know the top 10 doesn't. It's not going to show you on your Wrapped if you're in the top 10. But God bless you. We see you.
And shout out Lydia, big fan of the show.
Shout out Lydia.
She loves it. Life's been cool. Thanks, Lydia.
Rules,
but yeah, the pod's been kicking ass. We've been doing the comedy. We've been traveling. New Orleans ruled.
Legit.
Aside from the snow, man, things have been sick.
You know what I've been doing? This side note, like legit, and this is how I know my mental health be improving.
You've been praying again, ain't you?
I just say
he's been eating, praying, and loving, brother.
No, it's when something happens. Like, you'll stub your toe or something. Like the other day, I was pushing a cart thing at work, roll tainers, big, it's like a fucking
roll tainer,
and it got hinged on something, and fucking God, I hate my life, and I'll stop and go, I don't hate my life.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't.
I'm like that. Like now, like things have been so cool that even in like stressful situations, whether it be home life or work or what, I'm just like, hey, life's still pretty fucking sick, dude. No, I'm not smacking that. I don't know where your nose has been, dude.
That's why you dry hit it, bro.
Dry hit this Vicks Vapor. Give it to me, dude.
That's all you.
Oh, yeah. Do you get it off of that? You hit that, dude. Hit the lid, son. Hit the fucking lid, dude.
My septum, brother.
Yeah, I got a freshie at the house, dude.
Hell yeah.
I keep two, three. Dude, what's this guy? Vicks Equate. This is the Equate
That's
brand.
The Walmart
brand,
yeah.
Equate Vapor Inhaler. What's this is the fresh maker right here, dude. This is the Mentos. This is the fresh maker.
This is Mentos for your nose.
Dude, when I hit one of these, I feel like the dumbass in the Mentos commercial, dude. Like
Mentos freshen up your life.
So good, dude.
They don't really be doing jingles anymore. You notice that?
I think they got rid of the jingle when they started painting the McDonald's gray.
Yeah.
When they really took the life out of everything, and it really just became.
After 9/11, the world lost.
Yeah, dude. After 9/11, man, they got rid of the ball pit. It wasn't all the fucking syringes in it. It was the 9/11,
myth, dude.
No, dude. It was the Band-Aids and the syringes.
There really was Band-Aids and dirty
in the chili at the Wendy's. You get a Band-Aid.
They put AIDS in the Pepsi.
Somebody really found a Band-Aid in their chili, and I was like thinking, man, why couldn't that have been me so I could have sued Dave and made all sorts of fucking money?
They shut down the Hardee's over here, brother.
I heard. What happened?
Gone, dude. Gone. They couldn't fucking keep help, man. Kids these days don't want to work for minimum wage.
It says the 55-year-old guy I got in a fight with at the window the last time I ate there.
No, yeah, I think several of them are shutting down, dude. I think they're consolidating. Well, they're on. Carl's the third runs it now. Carl's Jr. has been long dead, and Carl's the third, from what I.
He's really turning this into the Third Reich, ain't he, brother? He's getting rid of all the fucking
he got rid of the
Hardys.
big Montana. First mistake.
And here's what pisses me off. I used to drive all the way to goddamn Frankfurt to get a Hardee's burger, dude.
That's the fucking shining beacon.
Them hot
to
ham
get
and
into
cheeses,
Frankfurt.
dude. I know you ain't much on the pork, and that's
Dude, I used
fine.
to walk like 3
but a hot
miles
ham and
to
cheese.
that fucking Hardee's to get their fucking
When?
Santa Fe Texas chicken sandwich when I lived in Frankfurt.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant up here. I was like, why would you walk? You've got a vehicle.
Nah, I don't really do
That's
that.
a hill.
Much. I tell you what.
As long it's crazy that the rally stays open.
Yeah, but it's because they're late night and people they're the only place besides Taco Bell that stays
Man,
open.
I tell you what, dude.
We have a Dunkin' Donuts here now.
I forget that too. Yeah, I love shaking down a fucking rallies, dude. At 2 a.m.
You do,
brother.
man.
Give me some
love a
funnel
rally.
cake, fries.
If I didn't
man,
work in the
goddamn
morning, I'd say let's fucking go
conk.
up there after this.
Time you got
pod.
beer, man.
10.
Nah, yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
But
man.
I
gotta
be
be.
at
I
your
gotta.
aunt's. No, I don't gotta go to your aunt's in the morning. I don't gotta go up there till.
I gotta get up early too, man. I got a bunch of shit going on.
I'm house sitting, but I'm not doing that.
She was telling me
She's
about
leaving in the
the
morning.
geese.
Yeah, the geese are the biggest thing.
That's what she
guess.
was saying. Yeah.
Which I'm not that worried about it. Geese can be pretty violent, but you know what I mean. They got a rake.
Yeah.
Just use the rake to
That's what
guard
she
your
said,
shins.
man.
Is
You
what I've
just
been told.
Rake them in.
I've dealt with geese before, dude. When I worked at that Boy Scout camp that I molested all those kids at.
God damn, dude.
No,
settle
but when I
the
worked at
fuck
that Boy Scout
down.
camp, speaking of molesting kids, they made you watch this video called Youth Protection.
Double down on it.
To work there. But it's about how it was like, because it's a Boy Scout camp, they make you show a video about how many kids get molested like in the Boy Scouts. And you have to like watch for all the signs. And it was one of those like old 80s style videos, hadn't been updated in years. And I remember like one of the videos was like, my uncle said I could come in his bedroom and play Sega Genesis. But then he said, by the way, I always take my pants off to play Sega Genesis. I hope that's okay. And then another one was like, he got taken out in the woods with like one of the older kids and scouts to play monkeys. And they were like, and then the older kid told me, he said, well, monkeys don't wear clothes, do they? And that made a lot of sense at the time. So I took my pants off.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's heavy.
Yeah, you got all these guys who are like, oh, God, they're ruining the sanctity of the Scouts by allowing girls in. And it's like, you guys have been raping for a long time. The sanctity's been gone.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Yeah.
I honestly, the more ladies are present, the less molesting happens. Now, that's not saying ladies don't molest or do crazy crimes. But in general, you know what I mean? In general.
Yeah, those were your people, the Boy Scouts. You loved that shit.
Well, I wasn't a Boy Scout. I was a Venture Scout, which I only became so I could work at the camp because you had to be a scout. But a couple of our homies were scouts, dude.
Yeah.
And they were big. Several of our homies were deep into scouting culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a thing. But you know what's crazy?
It's the way you hit that after you said that.
You know what's crazy is, but the two homies that were deep in the scouts, they just be building houses and computers.
Yeah, they were
and
like
shit.
the coolest people ever, yeah.
They're like so good at building stuff now. That's because they built them tiny little cars and fucking all that shit back there.
They were running the soapbox derby and
I don't even remember what Andrew taught at camp. Oh, he was in the same department as me. Actually.
I just feel like that would have been cool to be in a soapbox derby. I also feel like we should sign up for the Flutog one year.
Yeah, that's the closest thing to a Little Rascal style race I think that's still around.
Wasn't
When we were
there-
young, I
wasn't
always
there
thought there
a-
was going to be like child adventures. Like I always thought as a
Wasn't-
9-year-old they'd let me race in a rickety cart down a hill and the whole town would be Reba McEntire would be there. And it's like, no, I asked to do that and the mayor was like, no.
Yeah. What was that? Wasn't there a Disney movie where Frankie Muniz was a quadriplegic and he was racing soapbox cars?
Huh. I don't know, man. I think you're jumbling together just like a lot of amalgamation.
This is the worst Malcolm in the Middle episode ever.
He was in a sweet movie, a Disney Channel movie called Agent Cody Banks.
I'm right about 90% of what I just said.
And he does race cars in real life.
Yeah, dude. Chill. I watch him on the NASCAR circuit.
Okay,
brother.
dude. Well, first of all, no, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I follow him on the Insta, bro. You don't know.
You watch him on the circuit?
Yeah, dude. It's called Miracle in Lane 2, you dumb fuck. And it had Frankie Muniz Disney movie about a fucking disabled kid who decides he wants to race a fucking soapbox car. And it's the big controversy is they have to modify the car different for him because he can't use his feet.
Yeah.
So his brake is with his hand. And, of course, all the other parents in the town that have the good jobs,
it's all coming back.
They're mad about it.
I
and they're
have
like,
seen this.
This is, it's giving him an advantage even though he can't fucking walk.
Yo.
You know?
I was thinking about this the other day.
Check it out. Miracle in Lane 2. Fantastic film, man.
It's about him. It's about... I think the last urban rumor before the internet made it so easy to squash, like the Manson rib thing, was that he had amnesia and didn't remember being on Malcolm in the Middle. So he did that Steve-O interview and he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine."
Yeah,
he's like, I think I said in an interview once, it was such a blur because I was young and we were busy filming all the time.
Yeah, he didn't remember a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm
but
sure,
no, and he had a bad wreck and had a traumatic brain injury, but he never had amnesia.
He's and this is quoting him. He's one of the last people to talk to Dale Earnhardt before he died.
Damn, that's crazy.
He said he was the Disney shit was like. I mean, I guess at the time he was like peak Malcolm because it was 2001.
Yeah.
And
I loved Agent Cody Banks, dude.
All that. I mean, his career was he was like peak. Frankie
Big Fat
Muniz,
Liar.
Big Fat Liar,
rules, dude.
But he was always into NASCAR. He was obsessed with NASCAR, and he would
Paul Giamatti.
He would be at the tracks and shit, and he was at Daytona, and his mom and him were in the pit, and it was before the race started, and Dale come up and they were talking or whatever, and then Dale got in the car, and obviously we all know what happened to Dale. But he said he was back at the because he wrecked or so the race was over, whatever. He didn't know because nobody knew that Dale was dead, and he had went back to the hotel and he was watching TV and it come across, and then his mom was trying to get a hold of him because she was down with all the people and shit. And he had seen on TV that Dale had died, and so he went back down, and yeah, it was a whole fucking thing.
Here's a fun
man.
subject to lighten it up a little bit, I guess. Not that that's that down, but what would because you think about that story, and he's into racing, and
now he's a NASCAR
and
driver.
he got a last minute
Yeah.
touch with it. And then Shane Gillis has that story of talking to Norm towards the end.
You think he gave him his powers?
About getting kicked off SNL. That's funny.
You think he gave him his powers?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what would your moment be? What was your, cool, a legend right before they died gave me a blessing and a little bit of their powers? Something
that happened, or if I could wish.
If you had that moment now, who's around for you that would be that significant for, comedy? Where, if they were to call you in their old age and be like, "Hey, man, I like what you're doing," or not even their old age, maybe and then they die in a freak accident. Not to wish that upon anybody, not to put that out there.
Who's yours?
Who's the guy you wish would bless you and die?
I don't know. I've got a couple in mind, but I don't know.
Outside of comedy, I think it would be cool to get some sort of a nod from Davey Havoc one day.
Yeah, I was gonna say Danzig for sure, but he's not nodding anybody.
Yeah,
that he would never.
You could tell him the funniest joke about werewolves, and he would.
He'd be like, and it's okay.
Yeah, he'd be like, and it's fine.
And it's fine. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about all that, but as far as comedy goes, who's somebody? Dude, there's so many. There's so many dudes that I really fucking like. That if I had that moment with probably anybody that was involved in comedy or was somebody that I like, Honestly, dude, hey, let me tell you one that's like crazy, a left
Did
field.
You say Larry the Cable?
No,
Dude.
no, I'm not saying Larry. Ian, dude, Ian Finance, bro. After the weekend we had with him,
I
like
mean,
just
yeah,
meeting him,
dude,
like
if
he
Ian saw you, and was
was like, hey, dude, I really like what you're doing, man. Like, keep it up, like, don't stop, and, like that voice.
But I'm
And then he
talking
got hit
about,
by a
like,
car.
a ledge.
He was riding
in
his
the
bike with a
field.
cigarette, got
Yeah.
hit by a fucking
No
car.
disrespect, and that would be badass.
I love Ian,
But
bro.
like, I'm talking about like a legend.
A legend?
In the field.
Oh, fuck, I don't
Who's
know.
around? Because I think like
Dave
dude,
Attell.
honestly, like or like for me, weirdly, Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
You get like a
big
nod
one,
from like a
dude.
Conan
Yeah,
O'Brien.
Yeah.
Even though he's not like a stand-up, but he's like
Right.
in
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Or like fuck, dude, I don't know. Lorne Michaels, dude. I would have hired you. I was gonna bring you on the next season, but I'm dead.
And I won't say Larry the Cable Guy, but man, Jeff Foxworthy would be pretty cool.
Or because I also think it'd be a hard get, and he's older than me enough, just like 10 years.
Yeah.
But Jesselnick.
Jesselnick, yeah,
cool,
Jesselnick would be cool if he said, "Hey, what's up?" and then died. That would be awesome.
That'd be hard to get. Yeah. And he said, right before he died.
Yeah, because Jesselnick's that's a big influence for me, man. He's gonna be at the Louisville Comedy Club. We need to. do that.
I want to go see him. We need to go see Patton Oswalt when he's at Go Bananas, standing room, whatever we got to do. Just go.
There was somebody gonna be at Louisville Comedy Club.
Maria
too.
Bamford's in Indy this weekend.
Yeah, I seen that.
And
then who was gonna be in Indy
She's
on
a
my
big
birthday?
one.
Oh,
I gotta see her before I die.
Matt McCusker was gonna be in Indy
yeah.
on my birthday.
And we might go to that.
That would be cool. Chris Kattan.
I go see Chris.
Because we didn't get to
a
see
little bit of his stand-up the other day.
We didn't get to see much at Skankfest last year. Like we saw like the last.
He's gonna be at Louisville Comedy Club.
Yeah,
it was.
We saw like the last 5 minutes of his set. I mean, it was fine. It was fun that we got to see him. But like, I would like to see like the whole fucking.
He was in like a random city like Toledo or something,
Yeah.
and he was like, and I told my dad when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah,
I
watched
said,
that
one day
one.
I'm gonna be in Toledo.
Yeah, he fucking rules. Dude.
He's got something.
Yeah.
He's got like it's not Parkinson's, but he has like a nerve
He's
disorder.
got something wrong with him, yeah. But I love Corky. Look, dude,
tweaked his neck.
Corky Romano was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that was
dude.
a DVD I had at my dad's that I watched a lot.
That was one of Sean Penn's last movies, or Chris Penn's last movies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I think he did like that and Rush Hour.
Quit, you fucking idiot!
And the cats just be barging in, dude.
Bruh, like where did she even get this? She just threw this fucking.
I'm trying to think
I've
like
never seen in my life.
Chris Penn had like a legendary last run. He did like Rush Hour and Corky Romano and something else, like, and then he died. Like it was all within
a few comedies.
Trump really is trying to get him to do another Rush Hour movie.
And he's in one of my favorites of all time, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
yeah.
I wish Trump would do that.
I'm
glad he's finally using his powers for good.
Honestly, dude, like if we're gonna enter the realm of just like I want to do this, like let's do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
don't be like, hey, on a whim, let's get rid of the internet. I don't want, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, I need him to be like executive order, Rush Hour 4
where's Jackie Chan
right now.
These
Yeah,
days?
yeah.
Get me Jackie.
Yeah, where's Chris Tucker? He's a funny guy. I love it. They're doing the karate. Yeah, dude. I always I like that phrase. So anytime I go on stage, like before I do any shows,
don't you never touch a black man's radio.
I always say it's clobbering time. Like that's been like my main, like my mental. Like I always say it's clobbering time. Another one I really like is from Rush Hour when the girl's about to get taken and the two Secret Service guys are up in the front seats and the bad guy comes up to the window and they're like, what's the problem? And he's like, no problem, just Rush Hour. And he blows their fucking heads off, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like that. I think he says, no problem, no issue, just Rush Hour. And I just thought that was a cold fucking line, a cold scene.
My moment is
for a comedy.
Men in Black when he gets his shit on.
And he does this?
On. Nah, they're coming out of the elevator. He puts his sunglasses on. He says, "You know what the difference between me and you is, Kay? I make this shit look good." And he puts the sunglasses on. That's me when I go on stage.
Yeah.
I say, "You know what the difference between you and all these other bum fucking comics is?"
And I'll let you in on the. I'll let you in on the. He says no problem, just rush hour. I just wanted to make sure I said that right. I love that. That's a cool line. I'll let you in a little behind the scene. Anytime I go to do a big show that's like something that's really nerve wracking or like is important, I always make him listen. We listen to Danzig in the car before we get out. Danzig. That always it's like a nice ritual that soothes me. Always a different Danzig tune, but.
I listen to a little different stuff, but usually AFI, like a lot, On the way to all the funniest in Cincy's, well, 2 different ones, AFI had dropped a new track that day from the album that was coming out.
Yeah.
Silver Bleeds the Black Sun, one of my top 5 albums. Did you think your Spotify Wrapped was a little bit wrong, though? Because, like, genuinely, I had Susie on there and a bunch of Susie songs, and this year I feel like I did not listen to Susie that much. For her to be in the top.
So we got 2, and I'm proud of this, dude. Anybody that doesn't like it can get fucked. 2 back-to-back years now. ICP's been in my top 5.
Yeah.
Kind of badass. I'm pretty sure they were number 1 last year.
Might have been.
And they dropped to number 5 this year, but still pretty impressive. I thought about that at first when I seen it, because I was like, I don't remember, like, listening to a lot of ICP this year. But
it must have been just one little month.
It was, because I remember me and Chris got tickets. We went and seen them, and then that whole month leading up to the show, and then like month out, like a couple weeks after, I was listening to ICP like hardcore because I went and seen them in concert. And then a couple months ago, we went to the JCW wrestling show. And I know the week prior to that, I was bumping it hard, getting in the mindset.
Well, it's weird. So like, AFI can be my top band, but none of my top songs are AFI.
Right? Yeah, I didn't have a single top 5.
My top 5 albums:
songs.
3 AFI albums, Code Orange album, and what was the other one? Incendiary, Power Process.
I had.
Which I feel
Danzig 1 and Danzig 2 were in my top 5, which is fucking badass. We love that. Maul was on a list as well, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Maul. And which is crazy. They have 2 songs.
They
have 2 songs out, and Maul's in a top category on my Spotify, which is pretty neat.
What was your 5 albums?
Hold on, I'll pull it up. I've got it. I thought I screenshotted those, but I mean I can pull up.
Anna did terribly. So
always fun when we do this. We do this every year.
Guess which 3 AFI albums I had. Anna didn't get a single one of them, which is crazy.
Art of Drowning.
No, but very close.
Okay. Very proud of you. That's not it. Sing the Sorrow.
Sing the Sorrows
for sure. That's an easy.
Yeah, that was my number 1 album.
Probably the new one.
New one was on there.
And
my
then,
number 4 album.
Burials?
No. You were closest with Art of Drowning.
Okay, so we're going back.
Big one. The one before Art
Oh,
of
Black
Drowning.
Sails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I had the Code Orange album that has all the bangers on it. And then Power Process, Incendiary. I had like a month of listening to that album. Incendiary rules, dude. Probably one of my favorite.
All right, so the artist was Cancer Slug, Pixies, Susie, Black Sabbath, and Insane Clown Posse, which is what an insane lineup. Anyways,
that's a good lineup. How many minutes did you listen this year?
I'm trying to why can't it just be normal like it was when it first drops? It's like it's super,
I don't like the layout of scrolling down this time.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of.
I liked scrolling over.
All right, so I listened to 19,918 minutes.
I had 22,000.
And I was hoping to break, as I've yet to break 20 in a year.
Well, it's all the driving we do, and I'm playing the music usually. And then not that you played much. What
was your listening age?
67.
Mine was 55.
No, she's younger than me.
We old souls,
36.
Baby.
Hers wasn't bad. She had
what was your number 1 song?
Number 1 song was Arabian Nights.
Mine was The Happening by the Pixies.
Of course it was.
Yeah, dude, I love that song, bro. My number 1 Susie song was Peekaboo, though.
Hell yeah.
Which, because I get on that shit, man. I love that.
I think I had Arabian Nights.
Top songs, The Happening, obviously. The Van, Cancer Slug.
Hell yeah.
We was bumping that. Little Boy Blue, Maul. Shout out Maul. Go follow Maul.
Banger.
On Instagram, socials, all that shit. Of course, Peekaboo. And what was the question you asked me? Was it my albums?
Yeah.
My top album of the year was The Great Milenko.
Crazy.
It's a great album. I got The Great Milenko was number 1. Danzig 2 was number 2. Danzig 1 was number 3. Pure Heroin by Lorde was number 4. And Paranoid by Black Sabbath was number 5. And Black Sabbath was on my most listened to as well,
Nights,
so it makes sense.
Spellbound, and Cities and Dust in my top 5 songs, and then Love Will Tear Us
What was
Apart
your
Atmosphere.
What was your top 5 podcasts?
I didn't have 5. I only had 4. And 2 of them were the same one. So it was the premium feed for Chapo Trap House, then the regular feed for Chapo Trap House, True Anon, and shout out those podcasts specifically. They're the only like political anything I listen to anymore.
Mine was
and then ours.
Number 1 was Grillin' JR, which is my favorite wrestling podcast. My second favorite wrestling podcast was also number 2, and that's Insight with Chris Van Felt. He's awesome, dude. He does great fucking interviews. Great show. Then we got number 3. We've got Politely Raw with Pac-Man Jones. Number 4 was Talk Is Jericho. And number 5, of course, Madhouse, Maddie Smith. Yeah. That was my pods.
I listened to Stav, but I watch it a lot on my computer.
Right.
And then and Tuesdays with Stories, but also on the computer. My listening ones, I guess I literally only listen to those 3 podcasts.
Cancer Slug being my top band was wild.
I bet you hammered them when we went and saw them.
Yeah, that's got to be it. They're always like cycled into my shit anyway, so if you add that on top of like
this
when
is
we
cool right
down,
here. So we're international. These are our top 5 countries for our podcast.
Ooh.
Obviously, the U.S. is number 1. Number 2, Australia. Shout out Meat.
The Meat Tray, man.
Number 3 is Canada. Number 4 is the United Kingdom. And number 5 is the Philippines.
Hell yeah.
Those are our top 5 downloaded countries. Top 15% of video podcast on Spotify. Top 0.09% of
Does it say how many
on
listeners
Spotify.
we have in the area?
I can look on the computer. Yeah, I can see all that stuff in detail.
The only one I can think of, the only friend I have that I know in Canada is Nikki.
We got a handful. Yeah, there's a few different.
And she listens, I'm pretty sure.
Because you can see regions for...
I hope.
For the U.S., Canada, and Australia, you can see the state or the province, or the region. But Australia is like, we got a couple randoms. Canada, we got a few randoms. And then a couple people we know. I know a dude up there that I'm pretty sure listens. And shit like that. But appreciate everybody for listening.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, man. It's cool when people send you that shit, you know.
But I did feel like it was a little warped this year.
But it did feel weird, but I mean,
back at my Wrapped,
it's kind of
same exact. For the whole time I've had Spotify, I've had AFI, Joy Division, Susie and the Banshees, and The Cure, and the 5th slot has changed. It was the Misfits this year. It was, I want to say Code Orange last year. It might have been actually Trapped Under Ice last year. Code Orange the year before that. The year before that, I want to say it was like Circa Survive. So I switched that 5th one up a lot.
Danzig's usually always in my... It's the first year Danzig hasn't been in my top 5 artists. But it was wild. It was in my top... Two albums in my top 5 albums, but not my most listened artist.
Do you go to your top songs of the year playlist? Do you go to that?
Yeah.
So I do that. Now that'll be like my... That's what I put on for 2 or 3 months after, which is why a lot of the stuff transfers over. But I'm like, those are all the bangers that I never skip. But this year it shows you how many times you played each song. And I'm like, this is where. But then you got shit like, I've got several Bauhaus songs on here with a lot of plays. Dark Entry.
Do you know how many times I listened to The
Happening
by the Pixies?
How many?
153.
Dude, my top song I only listened to 40 times. Arabian Nights.
Yeah. I listened to Little Boy Blue 82 times.
Damn.
Loved them all, man. If they had more than 2 songs, I would listen to all of them, but that's all they had. So I listened to Arabian Nights 59 times.
So that's my number one song, and I listened to it 40 times.
I listened to The Giver by Chappell Roan 50 times. The Hook. How many times you listen to The Hook, dude? Do you want to know how many times I listened to the fucking Hook? 44, dude.
Let me go to the bottom, because I feel like I've played... My bottom listens are 13. I feel like I've played that more than 13. This is where the stuff starts to get interesting in here, because then you get... I've got Husker Du on here.
How many times you...
What's Kennedys, Pixies.
What Husker Du song you got?
Sisters of Mercy. Pink Turns Blue.
I got Don't Want to Know 28 times.
I've got that on here too. Where'd it go? It's towards the top. I've got it 28 times.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Check us out, dude. Also, shout out Sisters of Mercy, man. I got Lucretia, My Reflection 37 times,
I've
baby.
got Black Planet 28. Cocktail Twins on here a lot. X. The Cramps. Got a lot of good shit. New Order, Hole.
Hey, man, I listened to She Knows by J. Cole 20 times.
A lot of Alkaline Trio. And not
impressive.
Neither of them showing up. Alien Sex Fiend, of course. Gang of Four. Cocktail Twins again. I thought they would be in my top. I listened to them a lot. Thursday. Twin Tribe. Circle Jerks. I mean, my taste in music is just awful. Black Flag, TSOL,
yeah.
Fields of the Nephilim.
Any typo?
Not in my top songs. And that's crazy because look how much they play when we're driving places.
Had a little Tiger Army in here. Little Mac Miller.
Oh, I think Tiger Army was in my top 5
yes. Little Cramps too, man. I had a nice mix of some shit, man.
I think the year we saw Tiger Army, they were in my top 5.
Little Buzzcocks.
Oh, yeah. Ever Fallen in Love?
Yeah. Little Ozzy. It wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad year, man.
Let us know your top 5 artists in the comments. I read y'all's comments on YouTube and Spotify every week. Shout out Steven Stewart. I know Steven Stewart's a listener because he comments on Spotify a lot. He said that he would love to officiate one of your weddings, preferably the third.
Whose?
Steven Stewart.
Oh, he wants to yeah,
I would. Yours.
My third wedding is all Steven Stewart's, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Steven rules, dude. He drunk FaceTimed me at the show the other night.
That was cool.
That was sick, dude. And then Cam Smith turned around and did it right after.
Hell yeah.
Cam's also a listener of the show too.
Shout out.
And I'm sure he will. And I meant to get a whole he just called because it was like Thanksgiving weekend and he'd been drinking and he just wanted to tell me he loved me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I meant to call him back this week and actually have a conversation with him, but you know how that goes. But I do love Cam, and I appreciate Cam for. I gotta get Cam some merch, man. I always tell him I'm gonna give it to him, and then
save him a piece. But we'll tell him to come to this show.
I'm gonna try to
if he can get off
this one, man. It's usually the kid thing. He's got the kids, and
when he is off, and the days he's got the kids. That's
he's a super dad,
too.
Same with Nick. Yeah, they got the kids, man.
And when his days off are his days, he gets the kid, which it makes sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then both of them work the same place, the same kind of shifts.
Yeah. That's
your free time. Kind of sucks, but...
Well, hopefully we can. I got a lot of people's way. January 9th, if you're in Madison, Indiana...
Let's talk about it.
And if you're not in Madison, Indiana, get in your goddamn car and drive up to Madison or drive down to Madison. We got the third and final installment of the TPS Live trilogy for this format that we've been presenting since March.
It's a big deal. Yes, there's going to be more shows in the future here in Madison. They're going to be different. Prices are going to go up because we're going to be budgeting to get bigger acts for you guys down here.
Yeah.
But this format where you're going to get to see 7, 8, 9 comics with a fucking live pod at the end, chaos, the way we've been doing it is a wrap. And we're going to do it big. Yeah,
this is going to be the biggest one out of the ones we've done. So this third one's going to be the biggest one yet. And then, like I said, we're changing up the format the next few live shows. So this one will be as true to the original and the sequel as possible. It's going to be big. We're going to have, 7, 8, 6, 7 comics. We got a sick headliner with the godfather of comedy in Cincinnati, Mr. John fucking Holmes.
Yeah, we're really
very excited about that.
John has been, not only is he like, he's 14-year comedy veteran.
Yeah.
He fucking runs one of the best mics in Cincinnati. Super fucking funny. But he was also like one of the coolest dudes to us when we first
I can
started.
honestly say for me, without running into John Holmes and going the route that we did, I don't know if I would be doing comedy now.
I've been to mics that I have still not been back to because of the way they cold shouldered me as a newcomer.
Yeah.
He was so warm and welcome and cool. I'm just stoked for everybody to get to see his comedy.
Yeah, I'm going to glaze him hard
else.
at the show, dude. I'm going to glaze him fucking hard. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. But everybody on the show is all people that have been cool. I mean, all the shows we've done so far anyways have been that way. But we always pick people that are not only cool as fuck, but are good at comedy. But we got Charlie Hall, Reagan Rapogel, we've got Elle Murphy, we've got Ty Leach, we've got me, we've got you.
We got Kenton Bear hosting.
Kenton Bear's hosting. We got a surprise drop
every time I think about the lineup,
it's gonna be crazy.
I do get excited.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be good.
Fans, I know what they're gonna like.
Yeah.
Kenton, you guys are going to fucking love him. He's going to be a great host. We finally got a couple ladies for you.
Yeah.
At the live shows, it's a 50-50 mix.
Yeah.
Plenty of ladies in the crowd. We got a couple, and not just lady comedians, but two of the funniest ones that we could afford to get.
And if you really like Charlie Badger at our last show, Reagan's dragging him down too, so he'll tell you jokes in the parking lot if you want. He'll talk to you all night.
And for those of you that were at the last show, Reagan hosted the last
she hosted,
So she's our returning champ. And, dude, Elle, funny as fuck. Ty, funny as fuck. We've got new material for you guys. We're going to be trying out longer sets. We got a special surprise guest.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing it big this time. It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
We really hope all y'all that have talked about coming and seeing us and never get a chance to make it out to this one.
Yeah. This one's gonna be special. It's gonna be fun, and then I think we're maybe April, May down the road we'll do another in Madison, and like I said, we're gonna switch things
we'll do
up.
A springtime rebirth.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, we've got this is the winter show, we've got the spring show, the summer show, and then the fall show. So.
And it'll be, if all goes according to plan, we're going to be able to bring you guys good headliners. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it'll be a little bit more bang for your buck. And then we're going to keep, we'll obviously be on all the This Place Sucks shows. And then we're also going to have good hosting and stuff like, it's going to be a whole new ball game. A lot more akin to, we're trying to bring what you'd get to go see at a comedy club to Madison. You've seen the showcases, you've seen what a weeknight's like. We're going to bring the weekends to you. And we're excited about that. But right now, I'm even more excited about this show.
Yeah, January 9th. Shit's going to pop off. Tickets are on sale. You can find the ticket link on any of our Facebooks and Instagrams. If you go to the official This Place Sucks Instagram page, the link is in the bio to buy tickets. $15 online, $20 at the door. Day of the show. Red Bicycle, Madison, Indiana, January 9th. This Place Sucks Live, Volume 3. Come see Two Killers,
125
Wampus
East
Cat,
Main Street,
and old Clydesdale Bonestaff himself, Slime Nelson. You got a lot of nicknames.
Yeah, dude. Those details
Purgatory
are
Pete.
on. The White Indian. They call me a lot of things.
They call him fucking dumbass, man.
Yeah. But the details are on my page. They're on his page. They're on the official podcast page. They're in the link to the tickets are in the description of this video.
And sound off in the comments if you want to see James' song on the live podcast January 9th.
Yeah, we might bring him back.
We might bring him back, dude.
We'll see. I need to call him up. I missed a call from him yesterday, too.
He never calls me, man.
I worked.
I got his location, though. I can see where he's at.
And then I came back in and worked something to something. Yeah, I think I still got his location, too. I had Jamie Shades, but he didn't have an iPhone anymore.
Yeah, well, he probably doesn't have a fucking phone at all, dude.
No, he does. He texted me earlier today.
He don't ever text me. He don't ever call.
I responded back thinking it was you. I wasn't paying attention. I saw he said.
Yeah, James is at a bar. I'm assuming he's probably doing a show tonight.
It sounded like you too. He said, and I saw you're on at LCC tonight.
God, he down in just the thick of it, dude.
Down in Lexington doing a show.
Probably, I would assume, man.
Damn. I was supposed to be at Louisville Comedy Club tonight, but I got off too late, man. I was going to have to rush down there in the snow. I wasn't doing it, wasn't having it. You can have somebody else do that kind of nonsense. Not for no pay. I'd drive in the snow for $15 and a burrito.
And make sure you always put your open mic dates on your flyers, dude. That's really important.
It is. I think it's funny, dude. I saw Timmy No Breaks do it.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people do it, man.
If I'm on a show, I don't care if it's an open mic, a birthday party, whatever. If I'm
booked in advance,
I don't care if it's paid.
An open mic,
yes.
Yeah.
If I'm there and I'm on it and they know that I'm going to be there and they've emailed me, called me, texted me, paged me, and said, hey, you were on this show, you're on this mic, and I have a flyer with my fucking face on it.
Yeah.
Am I going to put all of my friends, fans, and family in one group chat and tell them every fucking show I'm going to be on? No. I'm going to make a fucking flyer. And I'm going to post my dates of where I'm going to be. And if it's a sign-up-and-go-up type or I have to, I don't put those on, obviously, but
I'm going to I am going to get an email list together. Let me know if you want to be on it. But I am going to get an email list together for this place.
Yeah, I'd like to be on it, man.
Red Bicycle Hall, like our ticketing system, I've got the emails of everybody who bought tickets, so you can like send out an email when you have a show again. Be like, hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Yada, yada. So I might try something like that. I know there's shit you can pay for to set it up. I'm going to, first of the year, we're hammering comedy and shit. I'm also going to try to kick up the podcast shit, get back on clips.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we got to get the Instagram page rolling.
We're about 25 weeks away from, by the 100th episode, we're going to do a new kind of like intro montage and probably a new logo and shit. Try to really get it going.
Probably a new theme song as well. That's coming.
Same song, different version.
Yeah. Yes. Since we got a little time here left, man, to really get wild and riff and shit, I want to take a moment. And this sounds silly to you. Well, I wouldn't say it sounds silly to you. I don't know how you feel, but
let's see, test it out.
Let me test the waters here. We're big on television. We're big on movies. We're big on I'm one of those people now. And I've had people tell me this too, which really makes me happy. They love how if I love something and I'm a fan of something, I'm not ashamed of it. I'll tell anybody whatever. I just openly admitted that ICP was on my top 5 on Spotify. I don't give a shit. If I like it and it genuinely means something to me, I rep it. I'll rep it all the way to the fucking end. I don't give a shit. Yes, that's one thing we got in common. So they dropped season 5 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And they dropped, you get 4 episodes first, and then they're doing 2 episodes on Christmas Eve, and then the series finale on New Year's Day.
I've seen rumblings.
So I watched the other day, I took off work. I had a wedding to officiate. Shout out Richard Blankenship, man. I love you, Richard. Thank you. I married him and Lacey. Thank you for letting me be a part of your special day, man. It was an awesome wedding. It was good. Michael Rippey, shout out Michael Rippey.
I see Michael
he was there. He was in the wedding. He said he loves you. He's proud of you. He's glad you're doing what you're doing. Trying to turn him on to the show. Hopefully he does get to listen and he can hear me talk about him on here.
We were cellmates,
but and that we talked about that. And I told him to get out to the January 9th show.
We went through some dark times together.
He's also married Michael Eden's sister. Didn't know that.
Okay.
Me and Michael Edens were pretty tight back in the day. Yeah. So, Michael's married, got children. He's doing well for himself. Very happy for him.
Man. And we went through a dark time together.
Yeah, and that's what he talked about it, and he speaks very highly of you. Yep, he loves you to death. So
he rules, man.
Yeah, shout out to Michael, man. Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Yeah,
so I watched the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things, and when it was over, I was like, man, I really don't want this show to end because I like it so much. So the past week I kind of started just rewatching it, just kind of as background noise to just kind of maybe there's some things I forgot, whatever. Because I mean the show's been running since 2016. So
side note, as somebody who hasn't watched it and just like has this notion of it, as like this show about these like fucking 11-year-old children, and supernatural stuff, seeing clips from this season where they look like they fuck.
They're all adults now. Yeah.
They're in movies where they cuss and do it, it's crazy. It's like a weird.
It's wild, dude.
You know, I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just weird to like. It seems like such a frozen in time. I get the same thing when I see the Harry Potter actors in other movies now.
You see them in other
as
shit.
Adults.
Yeah.
It's like,
same
damn,
thing.
I just picture you as eternally youthful.
It was one of those shows that like people hounded me so much about it when it first. Cause I missed the first season, and then during the second season, people were like really hounding me about it. They were like,
everybody told me
they were like, you've
man.
got to watch Stranger Things, and I kept putting it off. And then
people
it was
telling me I'd love it because of D&D, and I'm like, I played D&D like once.
right.
Like conceptually, I like D&D, but I'm not a D&D guy.
So we were like third season was about to come out, and I remember I was living. I can't remember if we were still in that one apartment or if we'd already moved up to Florence or not. But I was with those people, like we were doing something. Now I knew the third season was about to drop, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I powered through the first season, which was kind of whatever. And then the second season really got me. And when I watched the third season, that's what sold me. And so after I watched the fourth one during COVID, so when I moved back during COVID, the fourth season had dropped. Yeah. And I remember watching it, and I was like, man, if we do get another one.
It's almost 6 years ago.
Yeah. And now here we are. It's about to come to an end. And I've always said that, like,
this going to be the last season?
Yeah, this is it. So the series finale, New Year's Day,
that's really Vishnu, the pedophile.
Do what?
Vishnu, the pedophile.
Vecna,
the pedophile.
Yeah.
They got to kill him.
Yeah, they got to kill him, dude.
And he's a pedophile in this season.
No, he's not a pedophile.
I keep seeing memes where they're saying Vecna's a pedophile.
It was kind of weird how he did some things to the kid. He's got pedophile vibes.
He's chomo coded.
Yeah,
he's chomo coded.
He's wild. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say in all this incoherent rambling is that I genuinely would put right now, if you ask me, my top 5 TV shows of all time, not only is Stranger Things going in it, the love and affection and like my heartstrings for the cast. I'm gonna fucking cry. I know I'm gonna cry. I've cried watching it before. I know this ending is going, and like you were saying about all them being like adults now. Yeah. And I see the clips and like me rewatching season 1, seeing them as kids. Like I really feel like I've watched them grow up. Like these are my kids. And I swear to God, if Vecna kills any, I will kill his pedophile ass myself. I'll go to the Upside Down.
I can't remember the last show that had me so like tied to the characters. In such
and
I
ain't gonna tell you to watch it because I don't like being that guy, but I do think you would appreciate it.
I'll check. I've always been a late, like any show that I'm into. I either caught
and you're gonna love it on Instagram when you watch it.
I either watched it once it was all over, or I caught a season premiere. Like I did this with True Blood, Breaking Bad, Lost. I would catch like a season premiere. Like I have a very vividly True Blood, for instance. I was hanging out at a buddy's house after doing fucking ecstasy all night. Sun was coming up. We were doing a little bit of cocaine. He's like, yo, man, I've fucking TiVo'd this fucking show I watched, True Blood. You mind if I watch? It's the season premiere. And it was the season premiere of episode 4. And I was like, season 4. Yeah. I don't even remember what the episode's about now, but I remember I was like a little bit coked up and on a little ecstasy still. Yeah. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever.
And it is. True Blood fucking rules.
Went back, watched the rest of the show.
And you introduced me to True Blood. Yeah. When you was living on 9th Street, you were like, buddy, you got
a few people on too.
So you gotta watch this vampire chick show, dude. You're gonna love it.
It's. I was like,
everybody's fucking and drinking blood, dude.
It's like that Vampire Diaries that everybody's into, but this version's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's for adults.
They're ripping
bro.
Heads off. There's titties. You're gonna love it, dude.
And I did. I love True Blood.
2013 me was horned up for True Blood.
Oh yeah,
brother.
dude, you loved that shit. He was rocking a fucking peacoat back then, dude.
Yeah.
And
I often
looked
think,
like Dracula.
I don't think if I was as horny as I was in 2013, I don't think I'd be successful in comedy. I don't think I'd have a life. I was so horny back then. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. I think it was True Blood's fault. I was watching all these erotic shows, dude.
He's just thinking
Everything
about
on
fucking,
HBO was erotic back then.
Yeah, dude, HBO's wild for that.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy shit on HBO, dude.
6 Feet Under, man.
6 Feet Under was a banger.
Funeral
Sopranos.
homoeroticism.
Not a lot of sex on The Sopranos. Not as much as there should have been.
No, but a lot of titties, but not in an
Bada bing.
erotic way, just background
Bada bing,
titties.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
Well, we got a couple minutes to kill.
I know, that's why I asked.
Let me think.
What you got to talk about? Honeymoon Skateboards. Check them out.
Skateboards.
That's an authentic deck.
Podcast. Gonna have some sweet decks coming out soon. Fucking that Cody Kinman, shout out, drew up the graphics for. We're really excited to show you guys those when we get them in. I don't know if it's not looking like we'll have them by the show because he's getting these from HLC, a real distributor that does Flip and a bunch of other boards. And they have a couple months turnaround usually, and he just got them the graphics a couple weeks ago, so there's a chance.
Yeah,
he got these in 6 weeks, but he ordered 30 of these. He's ordering 100 of those because they're badass.
Yeah, they're gonna sell, dude. You guys are gonna freak the fuck out when you see them, man.
Yeah, I think you guys will like them as wall hangers.
Yeah,
if you're fans of the show, if you like cool art, if you like Cody Kinman shit.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, Cody Kinman or David, wide net we're casting there. If you want to support skateboarding, please don't scroll past this video. Watch the whole thing if you want to support children in Palestine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get those videos on Instagram?
Yeah, every now and then I'll get one, yeah.
Somebody be nailing a front side ollie, and then it'll be please do not scroll past this. But I get the feeling, and I'm only making fun of it because I think those are scammers.
Yeah.
I think those are
for sure.
You know what I mean? I don't think that people getting blown
Tell me
up.
about the scammers while you inhale the vapor rub, dude.
Yeah, this is norepinephrine. I don't know you know norepinephrine?
That's fucking
norepinephrine. Is that anything?
That's norepinephrine, dude.
Yeah, this is Narcan, dude.
Dude, did I see something, or was The Onion? The Onion had the RFK passes bill to push new drug that reverses Narcan. It's the best fucking headline ever, dude. Yeah. I was like, and it was been a while since I've seen an Onion post. I follow them and shit, but somebody just gets lost.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, and I seen the Onion, I was like, man, it is good. I was like, they still got it. They still fucking
the hard times. And what was that one that Macaulay Culkin used to have? Rabbit ears.
Rabbit ears, yeah.
Those I like the hard times because they always do they'll have real shit related to the punk rocks.
Yeah.
They'll be oh, it's Halloween. Davey Havoc comes out of hibernation.
I like that kind of shit, dude.
Then they do other funny ones.
Danzig cleans his bricks up.
Yeah, his pile of bricks in the front yard, dude. I just want to I think I want to have a ironic, referential pile of bricks in my front
there's
yard.
Gonna be bricks in front of my house.
A pallet of bricks.
Yep.
Just to let motherfuckers know I know.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
I mean?
Yeah, dude. These are my bricks,
Because
motherfucker.
when I get
They
famous,
come
I'm
with
not
my
moving out of downtown Madison. People are gonna come by the front of my house and take pictures. They're gonna be like, "This fucking guy's a freak. He's got 6 gargoyles
and a bunch
pile
of bricks." Yeah, dude. That's
me. Come on by.
That's
dude.
the goal, man.
I'll be handing out fucking treats all fucking.
I'm handing out bricks every year for Halloween, dude. Somebody's getting a brick.
I want to start Thanksgiving trick or treat, dude, where you go around your neighborhood with a tray, a big ass plate, and so every house gives you a different dish, man, and they all have needles and poison in them.
I love that. That's neat, dude.
Did you see where somebody down in Berea really did needle their candy this year? Somebody was like, "I'm over it. I'm gonna do this for real.
Yeah, I'm tired of the urban legend, dude.
Tired
I'm
of people
bringing
saying the urban legend isn't real.
I'm bringing it back. I seen that video you did the other day where you were arming the homeless people with machetes, dude. I thought that. Did you see that?
That I did?
Did you see, like, legit? Do you see that? There's a influencer, and so he does like these crazy videos where he had this one where he had this giant like vat, this like tub, and it was full of Fireball mini shots and cigarettes, and he was just like making a nice goulash for the homeless folk, and he was going out and like giving them handfuls of cigarettes and Fireball shots, which is badass. I think homeless people should get a treat every now and then.
Am I crazy to say that I would rather every homeless person have a machete than any billionaire have a nuclear weapon?
Well, you're in luck, because now every homeless person in the city, he showed up with full-blown real, like, in the box steel blade, like, giving out arming the homeless with
Got
fucking
a bunch
machetes,
of
dude.
Ozark Trail.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what they are, with the nice grip handle,
Yeah.
And these people are looking at him like, what the
handle,
fuck?
You can take that off. You can use.
Yeah.
Do you remember that full year back in like 2011 when every guy was convinced they needed to carry 100 feet of paracord on them at all times?
Yeah, that was back when I was really into Jimmy Neutron, man.
Yeah,
and
everybody was like, hey man, check out this bracelet I got. It's made, dude. This is fucking made of paracord.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. No, you don't understand. You see the weave? That's 100 feet. If I get stuck in a survival situation, I fucking undo this thing, cut a little piece off of it, tie a tin up.
People are fucking.
If I got a paracord situation and I'm in a survival situation, I'm gonna fucking hang myself.
I'm gonna yell.
Because I don't want to be the guy that gets caught. It's like, oh, you survived 3 months out here with my trusty paracord.
Nah, dude, that's paradumb, dude.
My everyday carry is a revolver with a single bullet in it, and if I'm ever stuck in
if I'm
woods,
ever in any situation of inconvenience,
if
dude,
I'm stuck on the side
eating
of the road
it
for 45 minutes.
I'm killing. Yeah, somebody's gonna be real mad when they pull up and they have to clean up.
I'm not putting my hazards
brains.
on. I'm not calling AAA. It's over, dude. The slightest inconvenience, I'm
killing
done,
myself,
dude.
man.
My life rules.
My life fucks,
but
for
this
sure.
Place sucks.
This place sucks, man.
We'll see you guys next time.
I love you guys.
I love you, bud. Touch
woogity, woogity, woogity.
Hell yeah, rock.